Alright, I just need 3 more. That's 1. That's 2. Alright, where that last one at? Where that last one at? Oh, let's get it. There's the last one right there, yep. And there we go. Alright, now, we finally got the achievement. There we go. And that's it right there. You're an expert dragon archer. This is the highest honor that can be bestowed on any Chompy bird hunter. It's your boy. What's good, y'all boys, and welcome to my Chompy bird hunting guide. So regarding what to bring, you can bring a statue collection bag if you're going for those golden rocks, because you are using ranged here. Cannonballs for either your dwarf multi-cannon or your Oldak coil. In my personal experience, I like the dwarf multi-cannon for the faraway Chompy birds. Captain's log, for your ports, because you're going to be here for a while if you're going for this achievement. You're going to get feathers here, so you're going to make a space for that. Silverhawk boots, once you use that teleport with the Nature Sentinel outfit. And Ogre bellows, this is actually a quest item from the quest Big Chompy Bird Hunting. So you can get this also from May's quest chest. And of course Signs of the Porters, because you're going to be wearing Grease of the Elves. So for the equipment, you're going to be wearing the Nature Sentinel outfit. A cape that boosts your range. A Grease of the Elves. Rune Brutal arrows. A composite ogre bow. And a range ring, because you would want extra damage for your range since this is a lower tier bow. And regarding the ogre bellows, and you use the chest, you can see it right here. So the quest storage chest, you can just retrieve another one. The elite Ardone achievements, and of course if you got the Ardone Cloak 4, respectively it gives 25, 50, 75 to 100% chance to spawn an additional Chompy bird while hunting Chompy birds. Also, Chompy birds does have an enhancer, so if you teleport to Wythian, which is in the Melweir district, so from the lodestone you would just run north and end up here by the Garage or Hordstalker dungeon, you can right click, enhancers, toggle enhancer effects, and the Chompy bird enhancer is right here. And what it does, it doubles the kill count. So instead of 1, it'll be 2. So there's a few locations to hunt Chompy birds, and they're going to be right here. For reference, there's going to be one right here, and there's going to be one right here. So if you have a Ring of Dueling, you can teleport to Castle Wars, and this is where we're going to go. So as soon as you teleport here, you would just run east. You would run east out, and then you will continue south. You will keep running. You will keep running. Keep running west. And this is if you don't have the Nature Sentinel outfit. And this will be the first area, which is right here. And the next one we're going to go to is right here. So if you know where the incandescent wisps are, it's the same direction. So the second area will be right here. It'll be right here. And also if you have the Nature Sentinel outfit, which is the woodcutting outfit, you can just right click, teleport, hit 0, 1, which is teak trees, and then 3, which is southwest of Castle Wars. And when you teleport, you're going to be right where you were. Right here. Also, there is an alternative to killing Chompy birds with ogre arrows, and to get them you can come to the general store in Ooglog, and you can get them here. They do a little bit less damage than the Rune Brutals, but this is where you would go to get them. And after the quest as a first resort, you're able to get these. So basically, go from the Ooglog Lowstone, head east, you would squeeze through here, and then you would run south, and then you would head back west, and then the general store will be right here. And then you would talk to Fraud, And then there you go. So if you want to make Rune Brutal arrows, you would have to have partially completed Zogre Flesh Eaters, or just basically just do the quest. But what you would need is you would need some achy trees, and you would need some feathers. So to get the achy trees, thankfully enough where you're going to be hunting chompy birds, they have them right next to it, so you would just chop a few. So when you chop a few, you'll have some in your inventory. You'll hit craft, knife, and then ogre shafts. Right? So now you have the ogre shafts, use the feather on that. Now you have the flatted ogre arrow. So there we go. So now that we have a good amount of flatted ogre arrows, let's finish making the Rune Brutal arrows. So all you need to do is come to any anvil, and then you would smith nails. So we're gonna need rune nails, so you will scroll down and find it. Here we go. Right, so now that we just made our rune nails, what you do is use your rune nails on the flatted ogre arrows, and then this will come up. So you see how the requirement is partially complete Zogre Flesh Eaters. So there you go. So now we attach the rune nails with the flatted ogre arrows, and there we go. That's how you make Rune Brutals. So there's a few ways to get a composite ogre bow. You would just teleport from Castle Wars and just run south, and you'll be by Jigig, and you could talk to Ulag Nar. You could trade him, and you could buy one off of him. His stock is 10, or you can make one. So what you would need is a bowstring, and you would need an achy tree log. So since we're here, do that. And you're also going to need wolf bones. So this is where you're going to go for the wolves. So luckily not too far south from where we just were, you can find wolves here. So, just attack it. And we need their bones to make this bow. So you would have the bones, and what you would do is you would craft, and then unstrung comp bow. There we go. And then from then you can string it. And Grish the shaman can teach you how to make this. So Grish, I'm gonna show you who that is. So basically after you string it, and there we go. That's how you get the comp ogre bow. But if you didn't learn how to make the composite ogre bow, you would need to speak to Grish. So Grish is right here. Right where you bought the stock. Grish is right here, and she can teach you it. So you can always make yours. So the moment you all been waiting for is, how do you hunt chompy birds? I got you. So set up the dwarf multi-cannon, top up the ammo, and what you gotta do is, you would have to fill up your ogre bellows with these plumes of smoke that's in the water. So you would just left click and fill, and then you would have 3 charges of bellows. So then after that you would bloat these toads on the floor, and then you can just drop left click and just drop them on the floor. So what it will look like when you bloat them, and that's it, and it automatically goes inside of your inventory, and that's basically it. You can do 3 lines of 3, and you can only hold 3 in your inventory, and if you try to do more, they'll just run away. So what I like to do is I like to use this location, and you can just line them up, and then sooner or later the chompy birds will spawn, and then that's it. And just rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Alright, so here we go. We'll get another full inventory of toads, and there we go. After a small period of time, chompy birds will start to spawn. And this is what I mean by having the dwarf multi-cannon. You see how far these spawned, and they can get them. And regarding using the multi-cannon, you would have to use the ogre bow or the comp ogre bow with the Rune Brutals, so it can kill them. And then that's it. So what you can do is you can pluck them, get a lot of feathers, and then with the grace of the elves, with the signs of the porters, and just teleport them away. And that's basically it. You're going to do that for about 4,000 to get the achievement, and that's really it. And though I didn't collect all 4,000 chompies, You know, this is how much I collected throughout, and let's add it up. So, 21 mil throughout the whole thing. All right, let's see if it sells. And all we got left is 3 more, and then we trims. Ah, let's go.